Hi everyone, Kendra here, aka Nerdy Millennial, with a millennial nostalgia video because I don't know, but the summertime I feel extra nostalgic because in the summertime growing up in the 90s and early Y2K, there are so many amazing shows that used to come on late at night or during the daytime. But I want to talk about one in particular that came on Cartoon Network, and it was called What a Cartoon. So most millennials, I'm sure, remember What a Cartoon. Some maybe might not remember, but if you decide to watch this video, maybe you might remember watching it. Like, oh yeah, I did watch What a Cartoon. So if you grew up watching Cartoon Network in the 90s and early 2000s, there's a good chance you remember flipping through the channel and stumbling onto something weird, random, and absolutely iconic. And I'm talking about What a Cartoon. Before Cartoon Network had full blocks of original hits like Dexter's Laboratory, The Powerpuff Girls, or Courage the Cowardly Dog, there was a show that quietly changed everything. That show was called What a Cartoon. What a Cartoon, also known as World Premiere Tunes, was basically Cartoon Network's creative playground. It wasn't just one show with one storyline. It was a showcase of short cartoons like mini pilot episodes made by different animators, artists, and writers. Think of it like, here's a random 7-minute cartoon. Let's see if it could become the next big hit. And honestly, that experiment changed animation history. Excuse me guys, y'all know my allergies be acting up. A lot of your favorite Cartoon Network shows started right here. We're talking about early versions of Dexter's Laboratory, The Powerpuff Girls, Johnny Bravo, Courage the Cowardly Dog. These weren't just shows, they were What a Cartoon. Shorts that got picked up because audiences loved them. Imagine watching TV and accidentally witnessing the birth of your childhood favorites. That's exactly what happened. For millennials and maybe older Gen Z kids, What a Cartoon had the chaotic, experimental energy we don't really see anymore. There was no formula. 1 minute you'd watch a weird science kid with a lab, next minute a superhero baby trio beating up monsters, then a creepy, unsettling farm in the middle of nowhere. It felt like Cartoon Network was just saying, let's try everything and see what sticks. And that freedom made it special. This was also a time when animation didn't have to look perfect. Every short had its own style: rough sketches, bold colors, weird character designs, experimental humor. It felt like flipping through an artist's sketchbook that somehow came alive on your TV screen. Even though What a Cartoon itself isn't talked about much anymore, its impact is huge. Without it, Cartoon Network might not have become the powerhouse of original animation that defined the late 90s and early 2000s. It gave creators a chance, and it gave us childhood memories we still quote today. And I'm going to close out with this. So if you ever remember sitting on the floor watching Cartoon Network after school and thinking, why is this cartoon so weird, but I love it? There's a good chance What a Cartoon had something to do with it. It wasn't just a show, it was the beginning of an era. So if you guys remember What a Cartoon, you were there for the golden age of Cartoon Network. And honestly, nothing hits quite like that anymore. So if anybody remembers What a Cartoon, please leave in the comments your favorite shows that was on What a Cartoon. And yeah, let's just have some good vibes and some millennial nostalgia in the comments. So until next time, bye!